广播区的选民、共产党的朋友，感谢你人支持咱人哦，你要真有心啦，甲你讲一个感谢。我感谢我的老爸叫我叫英发吼，啊，发哈，伊无叫我叫宝困哦，要困啊，真兴啊！这个26号一个吼，会知影啦吼。因为这大选2011的大选一届，什么门去？哦，巴士车去，的士去，水火也去，哦，什么物件门去？对，那火去嘛去哦。所以26号，请投共产党一票，投21年上一入国会，感谢。我用阿毛来跟你演讲。Voters of Punggol East, supporters and friends, good evening. Your support for the Workers' Party is deeply appreciated. Thank you very much. We have said this before many times that if you vote for the Workers' Party, you will end up with 2 MPs serving you. An elected Workers' Party MP and an appointed Grassroots advisor who acts like an MP. I read in the papers that Dr. Kopokun, the PAP candidate, doesn't think so. He said, it is a fallacy to believe that you can have the best of both worlds. Choose a person to make a statement, but hope that the other person who is voted out is going to have all the resources, all the authority to get the work done for you. Well, I got bad news for Dr. Ko. This is not a fallacy. This is a fact. You will have 2 MPs serving you when you vote for the Workers' Party, because this has been the case in Hougang for 22 years. The PAP has designed a system that will make its candidates look good no matter what the outcome of the election is. If they win, they become MPs and grassroots advisors. If they lose, they just become grassroots advisors. If you go around Hougang today, you may think that the 2012 Hougang by-election was won by the PAP. You can see the defeated PAP candidates photographed everywhere on posters and banners greeting residents all year round, because he is the grassroots advisor. And grassroots advisor will have a fully funded office, community center, full-time staff at their disposal, courtesy of the People's Association. And how much taxpayer money did People's Association spend in financial year 2010? $409 million. Of which $189 million went into paying staff salaries. Let me share with you what grassroots advisors do in opposition wards. They conduct Meet the People session, write appeal letters on behalf of residents, they give out bursary awards, and are invited as guests of honors for PA events. And who do you first approach if you want some money for community improvement project? Grassroots advisors. So you see, Dr. Kopokun is wrong. He will have all the resources and authority to serve Punggol East if you vote Lee Lilian into Parliament. We can forgive him for his ignorance because he has just joined PAP less than a month ago. If you go to the PAP website and search for Mr. Desmond Chu, Hougang Grassroots Advisor, right on top of his photograph says MP profile. So there you have it. What more proof do we need? There will be 2 MPs serving you in Punggol East if you vote for the Workers' Party. But the questions on many people's minds is why opposition MP cannot be appointed grassroots advisor. The answer came in a letter to the Straits Times Forum in 2011, right after we won our junior GRC. The People's Association spokesperson said, besides connecting people to people, grassroots advisors are required to help the government connect with people, help promote government policies and programs such as anti-dengue and active aging. Hence, the government has to appoint grassroots advisors who support its program and can play this role well. Opposition MPs cannot be expected to do this, and thus cannot become advisors to grassroots organizations. This is not about role playing. This is divisive politics. I want to let the People Association, whose chairman is the Prime Minister, know that Workers' Party MPs support anti-dengue and active aging programs wholeheartedly, even if we are not grassroots advisors. I receive email alert on dengue fever in Hougang from NEA from time to time. I then alert the town council to be vigilant and help NEA to look for mosquito breeding spots. I will also visit some dengue cluster hotspots as well. And when the National Council for Social Service wanted to build a senior activity in Hougang, we gave it full support. So you can see that Workers' Party MPs are pro-Singapore, and we have been that way since day one. We do not believe in divisive politics, and we want to work towards the day where such practice will cease. But the only way to end divisive politics is to have less PAP MPs, not more. The PAP is known to preach and practice divisive politics all the time with no shame. Residents of Hougang and Potong Pasir will know this very well. They have been threatened in so many ways you can imagine in almost every election. Let me read to you this declaration by an ex-National Development Minister. As far as the HDB is concerned, constituency which elected PAP members will receive priorities on maintenance works over constituency which elected opposition members. This is the HDB policy and also the government policy, unquote. That audacious statement made in Parliament in 1985 polarized the nation along political lines and angered a generation growing up in the 80s, that including me. Today, the PAP is still in power. Today, the nation remains divided, and the threats and intimidation have not disappeared. When asked if he is not elected, what will happen to his plans to set up a wellness center for seniors within a soon-to-be community center in Punggol East, the PAP candidate said the funding effort may be affected if he is not elected. Voters of Punggol East, do you smell a threat there? If the PAP is not elected, some programs may be affected again. The people of Hougang rejected such threat for 22 years, and rightly so, because divisive politics involving public funding cannot be allowed to take root in our country. A lot of the issues we heard in our campaign can be solved, should be solved, and will be solved by the authority. So let no one threaten you with delays and uncertainty if PAP is not elected in Punggol East. The Minister of State for Transport already confirmed that the single-car LRT system in Sengkang and Punggol East will be converted into a two-car system in 2016. Another Minister of State already confirmed that the mess at Rivervale Plaza will be fixed by mid-2013. So let no one threaten you with any more delay if the votes do not go the PAP way. Voters of Punggol East, who we vote on 26 January will determine the type of country we want our children to grow up in. Who we vote will tell the government we want more of the same or we want a change. And who we vote on 26 January will tell the government we love Singapore more than the PAP does and we want our country back. So vote Workers' Party, vote Li Lian. Thank you.